Welcome to today's video, where we dive into the profound spiritual lessons from Isaiah 15. These timeless insights can guide us in our spiritual growth and daily lives. The book of Isaiah is filled with rich wisdom, and today we're uncovering treasures within chapter 15. Let's begin. When we allow pride to take root, it can subtly grow within us, often unnoticed at first. It leads us down a dangerous path of self-reliance and arrogance, isolating us from others and from God. Proverbs tells us, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." This ancient wisdom warns us of the inevitable downfall that follows unchecked pride. Elevating ourselves above others and failing to acknowledge God's hand sets us up for heartache and disappointment. We become blind to our own faults and the needs of those around us. But God offers a different way. Humility. Embracing humility allows us to see our true place in the world and in God's plan. Humility isn't thinking less of ourselves. It's recognizing our strengths and weaknesses while understanding our need for God's guidance. It's thinking of ourselves less and recognizing our dependence on God's grace, which sustains us through all challenges. Choosing humility opens us to receive God's abundant blessings, filling our lives with peace, joy, and a deeper connection to others. Judgment can be uncomfortable, a topic many shy away from, but it's essential to understand that God embodies both love and justice. His judgment is not arbitrary, but rooted in His divine nature. He desires everyone to turn to Him and experience His boundless forgiveness, a forgiveness that is always available. Persistently rejecting His love has consequences, not out of anger, but as natural outcomes of our choices. These consequences are meant to guide us back to Him. Like a loving parent disciplines to protect their child, God's judgment steers us back to righteousness, ensuring we stay on the right path. Let's take a moment to examine our lives for areas we've strayed and seek His forgiveness. Reflect on our actions and intentions. Make things right with God today and embrace the peace that comes with His grace. In ancient times, people created idols from wood or stone, worshiping them as gods. Isaiah reminds us these idols are empty promises. In modern times, we might place trust in material possessions or ambitions. Anything prioritized over God becomes an idol. True spiritual security is found only in a relationship with the living God. He is our strength, provider, comforter, and guide. Isaiah paints a vivid picture of suffering and despair, capturing the deep anguish and pain that many have endured throughout history. But amidst this darkness, God's compassion shines through like a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for those in despair. We can uphold righteousness while extending grace and empathy to those hurting. Compassion isn't condoning sin. It's about understanding and supporting others in their struggles. It's recognizing the dignity and worth of every human being, regardless of their circumstances. Show kindness and understanding, even when it feels challenging. As believers, we are called to be ambassadors of God's love. Be beacons of hope, offering a listening ear, a helping hand, and a compassionate heart. Let your actions reflect the love and mercy that God has shown us. The world often feels chaotic and unpredictable with wars, disasters, and turmoil. Isaiah reminds us, God is sovereign and in control. He works out His purposes even amidst uncertainty. We will face challenges, but we can face them with courage and hope, knowing God is with us. Trust in His plan, even when we don't understand it. Rest assured He is working all things together for our good and His glory. Throughout Isaiah, we see God's call to repentance. Repentance is turning away from sins and back to God with our whole hearts. Acknowledge our need for His forgiveness and allow His love to transform us. We all fall short, but God is always ready to forgive with a sincere heart. He's waiting to welcome us back into His loving embrace. Thank you for joining us today. The lessons from Isaiah 15 encourage us to live lives aligned with God's will, free from pride and idolatry, filled with compassion and faith. As we go about our week, let's apply these timeless truths. Choose humility, extend compassion, And remember, God is in control. Stay blessed and see you in the next video.